I thought the story of the game was our second half approach and what we did in the second half, and responding to some halftime reminders, and that was pretty much the key. How we came out in the second half, we sustained it. We changed our pressure up. That little spurt with some of that three-quarter pressure we had was good. Got our energy up. Got some turnovers. Got them a little skewed. Central Connecticut State. But look, my hat's off to Howie. I've known Howie a long, long time, and those kids played hard. They played together. They shared the ball. They kept their energy up. And so it's I don't look at their record so much, but how they are coached, and they are coached very well.
Eddie, how much of that first half was just a function of what happened on Saturday?
I was hoping that wasn't even a factor, Saturday's game. It was, we had a couple of days of practice, and as much as we wanted to forget about Saturday, we still had to show some film and learn from some things that we weren't happy with. But I don't know if that was a factor or not. I thought the players made a concerted effort to stay together and to keep their lines of communication open for the 2 days that we had practice.
Eddie, for a game like this where the atmosphere is maybe 1,000 fans approximately, would you ever want to see a game moved over to the barn?
Not just for a scrimmage. I would like to see a preseason game or exhibition or a scrimmage. Look, if you build it, they will come. You watch Field of Dreams, right?
Yeah, my favorite movie.
So if you win, they will come. And that's our responsibility. We have to create the excitement, and hopefully we will.
I'm just saying, because I think that.
I've been lobbying to have at least a scrimmage at the barn. You know how much I love that place, and to get 2,800 people in there would be great. And it's on College Ave campus. That's the change. But I think it'd be really, really neat to have a scrimmage over there. I don't know if it's conducive for logistic purposes for a real, in-season game, and certainly a conference game.
But Eddie, building on that, how appropriate would that be to have the Jimmy V court unveiling at that site? A game to unveil.
I'm all for anything Bobby Lloyd wants to, how he wants to, approach and facilitate the Jimmy V Foundation, and how they want to go in their plans to partnership with us, and that would be great to name that court after Jimmy V.
Andy, how important was it tonight just to get a win?
Oh my gosh, you know it. It doesn't come easy either. The first half was a little bit of a struggle, and you have to have some patience as a coach. You have to stay positive. You got to jump them a little bit. You got to hug them a little bit. They still have to make it fun, and it was a good time to get a W. No doubt about it.
Coach, I saw you when heading to the locker room. I saw you with Williams. You spoke about hugging. What were you telling him? He had a bit of a rough start to the game. Finished with 8 points. What were you
He had a test to take about an hour and a half before the game. How about that? So we're dedicated student athletes here, and he had to take a test. So he was a little bit, skewed sideways, whatever you want to call it, a little bit distracted. And when I was talking to him, I said, I hope you passed the test because you played like crap in the first half. No, I said, I hope you passed the test. I didn't say that. But and then we talked about, let's not let that happen. Get your work done early for your academics. But, that was important that he had to take that.
Building off that, you came to this game with 9 scholarship players. You're playing against a winless team. What was the
I'm sorry, what was the question?
You came to this game with 9 scholarship players, playing against a winless team. What was the game plan in terms of minutes for your guys?
No, it wasn't any real game plan for certain minutes. Guys who play well will play more. And when I see, if we see as a coaching staff that maybe a small lineup would be more effective, which at sometimes is really effective tonight with Mike, Bishop, and Corey. Even Jonathan at some 4 with those 3 smalls. We thought driving the ball to the basket was very effective for us. So we sort of kept a small lineup in there I didn't think our bigs did a good job in the first half, converting at the rim, rebounding the ball again. So that was a concern among our two centers, and even a couple of our forwards. So that was as the game went along, I said, maybe we need to play small, drive the ball, get some speed in the open floor after we get some rebounds. We were a little bit sluggish, trying to get out in the fast break. So that's a good question. It wasn't predetermined minutes. It was, as the game was going, we thought that small lineup and the speed and the driving to the basket would be more effective, and the pressure would be more effective with a small lineup.
Do you have a comment on how Corey played tonight?
Look, when the ball goes in the hole, and he made maybe 3 threes right in front of our bench, a couple of coaches like, no, too early in the shot clock. Yes, that's a good shot when it went in. It's when the ball goes in the basket, it helps. But again, the players got together this week, and they had some conversations. I don't know if it was a team meeting or whatever, but they got together, and I saw a lot of energy in practice. Corey was on the floor in practice like 5 minutes, a whole lot earlier than he's used to be. And so there was a change. There was some sort of concerted effort among the players to change their attitude and their approach. But it certainly would help Corey. He's learning. We got, how many freshmen are we playing at one time? We're playing 4 freshmen sometimes. And so we're sticking with that. And hopefully they grow. And we said before, hopefully they learn quicker than later. And right now it's, typical freshman learning curve.
How's Deshawn, Eddie?
He's going to be reevaluated next week.
So no go.
He's in good spirits. He's saying some really good things on the bench, Jerry. He's being a good leader. I hear him chattering on the bench and saying really good positive things. They love Deshawn. They respect where he's been, his talent level, the person he is, and it's good to have him being a leader.
So no go for Saturday for him?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you very much.